last season 79, UST proved itself as one of the biggest pioneers of athletics when it won the overall championship title.
And this year, UST's challenge is to prove that they are still worthy of that title as they compete against other 7 universities for the throne.
Every athlete has waited for this season. Every athlete has been waiting to compete once again.
And as their winning reign continues, our Tigers have come here in our show to give us a glimpse of how things are for them this season.
So put your seatbelts on as we journey together on the road towards the championships. I am Rafael Saifu.
And joining you once again, I am Chrissy Andas, and this is
The Frontrunners. First in line, legacy through time. So, partner, finally, it's that time of the year again.
I know, partner. And to our viewers, hindi lang naman Christmas yung tinutukoy natin dito.
But wait. Christmas season? Well, for Christmas season, syempre, Frontrunners, may pabigay rin tayo. And it's called Chase Down. Chase Down has the mechanics of 1, take a photo of yourself with your friends.
While you're watching the latest episode of the Frontrunners Live at your building's lobby. And 2, tweet us your photos with the hashtag #TRGrowls and tag us at UST_EdTech.
And when you do this, get a chance to win a shirt from Cool Legit.
Number 4, 3 lucky winners will be announced during the show.
Okay, but as exciting as it is at the idea of Christmas season, well, we're talking about an entirely different season here, partner.
Yes, because finally, it is the UAAP Season 80, Saifu.
Okay, so this season, our athletes will be going for greatness as they all compete for the overall championship.
Yeah, so fingers crossed for our Thamashan athletes as they defend our title as the champions.
Yes, partner, and this afternoon, the reigning queens of the UST Hardcourt will be joining us here in our show.
Yep, and since we're already talking about basketball, makakasama rin natin ang mga former UST Growling Tigers dito sa ating show.
Kaya nga, marami kaming mga pabaon sa inyo, Thamashans. So you better stay tuned, and we'll be right back after this break.
This season on UAAP,
The UST Juniors Tiger Sharks won the championship title in the boys division with 6 golds, 9 silvers, and 4 bronze medals in the recently concluded UAAP Season 80 swimming tournament last October 15. Meanwhile, the junior female Tiger Sharks earned the 2nd place with 5 golds, 3 silvers, and 5 bronze medals.
on the other hand, the female Tiger Sharks for the females division earned 3rd place with 4 bronze medals. For their male counterparts, Jock Skiton Solita took the 2 bronze medals for the team, who failed to earn a spot in the finish.
For beach volleyball, the USC Tiger Spikers in the men's division failed to defend their throne against the National University. However, the USC Tiger Spikers in the female division secured their title championship against the Far Eastern University last Saturday. In line with this, Cherry Rondina also took home her 3rd straight Most Valuable Player award this season.
And of course, one of the most awaited events in the season, the UAAP cheer dance competition, is coming. So stop spending and start earning, as the cheer dance competition is confirmed to be happening on the 2nd day of December this 2017.
And speaking of highly anticipated games, the USC Growling Tigers continues their losing streak in the 2nd round of UAAP basketball. Meanwhile, their female counterparts, the Growling Tigresses, are still owning the hardcourt with 7 wins and a single loss this season.
Well, you know, Saifu, it's really not too late to support our athletes. Do you go to like the show when they actually go into the game? Do you watch the games?
I actually have been to quite a bit of games. I've been to the games where in USC lost, and then I went to the one where USC won. But my most favorite game was when I watched the UAAP USC women's volleyball game and we won.
Really?
It was, I think, against FEU.
That sounds fun. I've never been to a game, but I really want to do it this year. So, who knows? Because it's not too late, to support our athletes, especially this season, especially to our Tigers. They should come by on October 22nd because the Tigresses will be against the University of the East at the Phil Oil Flying V Center. And on the other hand, the Growling Tigers will be against the National University on October 22 at the Phil Oil Flying V Center as well.
All right, so Thamashans, you heard that. Grab those tickets and let the tiger in you growl. And when we return, the Growling Tigresses will be visiting us here on The Frontrunners. Welcome back, everyone. You are still watching The Frontrunners.
Last episode, ang naging guest natin dito ay ang team ng Judo and Taekwondo. The reason why is their stellar performance last season.
Ngayong Season 80 naman, another team of athletes are shaping up and mukhang magkakaroon rin tayo ng isa pang stellar performance this season.
And who are we talking about? Let's watch this.
Recognition might be a little different from their counterparts, but their continuous passion towards the sport ultimately made them one of the stars of the 80th season in UAAP. Empowered by their desire to win, the USC Growling Tigresses started their season with a series of wins and consistent standing. Last season, they were challenged by a lot of teams during their run, and while they did not make it to the finals, they remained strong and trained harder for this monumental season in UAAP. Spearheaded by Coach Heidi Ong, the team is making a comeback after the recent low and is indeed coming back stronger. At their return, they will give the Frontrunners a peek on what they are up to this season as a team, their answers to the questions of what is basketball for them, and what their plans are for the future. And now, showing the Thamashans what they worked hard for, where they are now standing at one of the highest positions in the UAAP women's basketball. And with more than 10 championship titles, the USC Growling Tigresses.
All right, everyone, please welcome the UST Growling Tigresses.
Ayan, hello po!
Hello.
Kamusta po kayo? And welcome to our show.
Okay, so first things first, magpakilala po muna naman kayo sa amin at sa aming mga viewers. Siguro, name first and then jersey number. And then si Coach.
Sangga lang, number 15. Gandaria, number 6. Jana Angeles, number 10. Angel Anyas, number 5.
Bets Peñaflor, number 12.
And then si Coach po.
Coach Hyde.
Yan.
Okay.
It's such an honor po na nandito kayo sa show na. And congratulations po sa inyo.
Okay, so Tigresses, first question. How are you feeling na ngayon pangalawa kayo sa UAAP Women's Basketball standing?
Kahit sino po ang
Kahit
pwede
sino po.
sumagot.
Yung mga last year na lang, yung mga...
Okay.
Sige po.
Sobrang overwhelmed po kasi first time po namin na, kahit last year na po namin, tapos first time po namin na as in second talaga. Tapos lalo pag nanalo po kami sa Sunday, as in sure second spot na kami. So, malalaki talaga yung chance na as in sure nasa finals na kami. Ayun. Thank you kay Coach Heidi dahil sa system ng Coach Heidi. Dahil sa kanya kaya nakarating kami ng finals.
Wait, before everything po, I would like to ask, what year na po kayo?
Fifth year.
Fifth year.
Lahat.
In the team po?
15 in the team, tapos graduating na kami natin.
Okay po.
Si Kikay will have one more year.
One playing year pa.
Okay.
1 year pa din.
Okay.
So, can anyone still say po, ano yung feeling na, or yun na po yun?
Very thankful sa lahat ng nangyayari sa amin ngayon. Hindi namin in-expect actually na ganito na pala yung team namin. Sobrang laki ng in-improve as a team and as individuals. So, yan. Tama sa bets. Thank you sa coaches namin and sa mga tao na nagsusupport sa amin and naniniwala na kaya namin manalo.
That's a great thing. So, Since nanalo kayo ngayon, gusto lang namin malaman, sino ba ang sino ba ang motivation nyo para makapaglaro ng maayos? Kahit
Ako, motivation ko lang is yung family ko. Ginagawa ko to para sa kanila and nag-push ako mag-basketball para to prove na yung mga ibang tao na hindi naniniwala na I can do something na yun, na kaya ko naman.
Kayo po. Kayo.
Sa akin po, hindi lang naman yung family ko, pati yung buong relatives ko na sumusupport sa akin tsaka sa family namin all throughout.
Kayo po, Coach.
For me, yung motivation ko, kasi I've been coaching for more than 2 decades.
Opo.
So, I think it's more on the legacy I left dun sa mga student athletes at saka dun sa mga athletes. Yun yung that keep me pushing to do my coaching.
The legacy, ayan. For the rest?
For me, my family. Tsaka yung mga tumulong sa akin since makapunta ako dito sa UST.
Kayo po.
Ako po, syempre, family, friends, yung mga tao na nagsusupport sa amin all throughout the game. Tsaka pati sa training namin, mga coaching staff namin. Last year na kasi, so parang lahat ng nasa paligid namin, yun yung nagiging motivation para maglaro kami ng maayos. Yun.
So, thank you for that. Since inspiration naman ang pinag-uusapan namin dito, siguro as a player, sino ang inspiration nyo you look up to sa either PBA, WNBA, or NBA? Tig isa po, at least siguro one player.
I'll go first. Siguro, ako, Dwayne Wade and Steph Curry. Ako si Steph Curry.
Ikaw, Steph Curry ah. Sino ba
Ako din, Steph Curry. Tsaka yung buong Golden State Warriors. Kasi ang ganda nung mentality nila as a champion talaga.
As a champion.
Ako si LeBron po.
Yun, finally!
Nag-antay.
Cavaliers, okay.
Kayo po.
Sa NBA po, legend si Kobe, tas sa WNBA si Candace Parker.
Ikaw naman, coach, as a coach, meron ka bang coach na hinangan? Or di po ba ganun sa mga, sa mga coaches?
Sa coaching naman, marami kaming mga idols. Especially, syempre, yung sa North Carolina, yung coach. Tapos, yung mga legendary coaches na mga babae sila, Pat Summit, di ba? Yung mga ganun.
Speaking of inspirations, gusto ko lang matanong, medyo, kasi nandun na rin naman tayo sa topic, meron ba kayong inspiration, like main inspiration, if you know what I mean? Tabi na muna tayo sa mga players at sa mga motivations.
Inspiration.
Inspiration ba kayo dyan?
Meron ba?
Meron po.
Yan, umamin na kayo. Ayan,
Wow,
sige, umamin na kayo.
lahat.
Dito si Coach.
Grabe naman.
Sino? Sige. Time yun na po para batiin sila dahil malamang baka nanonood
Hi, Sophie.
sila.
Wow!
Kayo po, baka parents!
Hi,
Hindi
Van.
naman kayo. Kayo.
Ay, Marion. Kasi nasa UP siya eh.
Kayo po.
Hi, GP.
Kayo, Coach.
Hi, loved ones.
Ang ganda. O sige,
Okay,
ayun na.
sige. Back to the UAAP. From last season, how did you grow as a team? So, since last season, lahat naman kayo were on team, how did you guys grow?
Muna. When we started kasi last year, sabi ko nga nung season 79, I started with my staff nung June na. So, it was talagang parang chop suey kami kasi medyo maiksi yung oras namin to prepare. So, after the UAAP last year, sabi ko sa staff, we have to start training the girls kung ano yung mga kulang namin. And then, nag-prepare kami for the past 10 months. So, ito siguro yung resulta kasi talagang nagtrabaho yung mga bata.
Ma'am, sa tingin niyo po, this applies for everyone. Sino ang toughest rival ninyo po?
Of course, yung NU. They're three-peat champions from last 3 seasons. So, they're unbeatable. Wala pa silang talo. The record that we have, yung 8-1, yung 1 loss namin came from NU. So I think NU will be the toughest rival for the women's basketball this season.
Well, ano naman po tayo, lihis naman po na tayo ng konti. Ang tanong ko lang po, bakit basketball?
Yan.
Siguro kasi daddy, tito ko, siguro na lang, influensyahan.
Kayo po.
Kasi yung mga kalaro namin, parang lagi akong napapanood kasi puro basketball. So, since bata ako, yun na talaga yung sports na natutunan ko eh. Tsaka din sa mga tito ko, mga pinsan ko na naglalaro din.
So growing up, parang na-influensyahan na talaga kayo ng basketball. Kayo po.
Ganun.
Ganun.
Mga tito, mga
Sige
laking
po.
talaga. Mga laking court talaga. Kasi yung court namin nasa alas tapat lang ng bahay namin. So, yun.
Actually, ang saya nun kasi nakakasama maglaro mga tito mo. Yung iba, hindi nila nakakalaro, di ba? Kayo din po ba ganun?
Ako, galing akong volleyball talaga. Never ko na-expect na maglalaro ako sa basketball. So, ayun, tinry ko lang and then nagustuhan ko naman siya.
Wow, tinry niya lang. Asa na siya ngayon,
Oh,
di
diba?
ba? Kayo po.
Yung sa akin naman, literal, paglabas lang ng bahay namin, basketball court na. So, nakaka-curious talaga. So, kailangan talaga i-try.
Kayo po, coach.
Coach.
Nung mga beginning pa lang po. Ano po?
I think yung family kasi namin parang athletic. So influence kami na to try yung mga different and yung sports na nahiligan ko nung maliit is basketball.
Interesting.
So, what motivates you naman to keep playing this sport? Anyone can answer.
What keeps you going? Parang hindi po ba na pag gumigising kayo, parang, okay, ito na naman. Hindi naman po ba ganun? Ano yung talagang, sige, ano po?
Hindi, siguro kasi sobrang love namin yung basketball. Parang dito kami ito yung nakapagpaaral sa amin sa magandang university. So, mawala na lahat, wag lang basketball.
Sige po, kahit
Parang
sino.
kasama siya sa life cycle.
So
Kasi
parang,
parang pag-isip mo, basketball. Tapos pagtulog mo, basketball pa rin isipin.
so yun na talaga ang passion niyo, bale. I see. Well, I guess it's time to ask them the real deal.
Question. Okay. So,
Ready na ba kayo? Ito ang pinaka-question. So, kanina tanong namin, di ba, bakit kayo napunta sa basketball? Most of you, sabi niyo kasi na-influensyahan ng titos, ng pinsan. So, male. So, ang question namin is, given that, as mentioned earlier, basketball is stereotyped as a male sport. So, what do you think can be your contribution in the future of women's basketball in the Philippines?
dami.
Kasi di ba, ang dami kasi pag nakikita mo sa TV, puro live stream, puro male. Pero actually, dapat na-appreciate kasi nakakalamang sila. So, ano po ang response niyo po doon na stereotype male lagi?
Actually, not only siguro sa women's basketball, sa basketball per se. In other sports rin minsan, like siguro football or what, they give more emphasis to the male athletes, okay? So, as coach, as former coach of the national team, we used to go to the provinces and give some clinics. Like etong UST ko rin, we do that during off-season. We do teach little girls, young girls to play basketball. I think in our own, very own little way, we help the young girls who are loving the sport to teach them the basic and give them the opportunity to play basketball.
I see po. And then, kayo, ano po ang masasabi niyo na lagi na lang daw lalaki ang nagba-basketball?
Siguro yung ano na lang, kung kaya ng mga lalaki, mas kaya namin mga babae.
Okay, so thank you, ladies. Thank
Thank you
for
so
this
much
opportunity.
for going here and answering our questions.
And congratulations po.
Thank
ulit.
you po. Thank you po.
deserve
Thank
it.
you.
You deserve it.
Okay, so next up, the former Growling Tigers will be sitting down here with us later to answer some of our questions. We'll be right back here on
The
Frontrunners.
Good afternoon, Themasians, and we are back here on
The Frontrunners. From generation to generation, there are different King Tigers, different key players, and different people who we see in the hard court who never fail to make us cheer with pride.
But the question is, how well do we know these athletes? And after their time in the UAAP, how well do we remember them?
Okay, partner, that last one is a tough one. So we took a little tour around the university and checked it out ourselves. How well do the Themasians remember the previous players from before until today?
Well, Saifu, to answer that, here is Ashley Garcia for the Tiger Growl.
Themasians, I'm Ashley Garcia, and we're here again for another episode of Tiger Growl, the Ambush Interview Edition. Today, we will be walking around UST and will ask some students about one of the most highly anticipated sport of this season, which is basketball. But the question is, no matter how many times we watch their games, how well do we know these Themasian athletes? Let's find out. Last September 9, the UAAP kicked off with a good start, in our basketball team, the USC Growling Tigers, made several adjustments in their roster by mixing in new faces and retaining veteran players in their lineup. Now, this kind of changes are not new every season. The question is, do our Themasians still remember the past Tigers who once played for our team? So ayan guys, we are with Kuya Eddie.
Yes.
So Kuya, today may papakita kaming picture sa inyo and you have to tell us the name of the said personality.
Yes.
Pero before niyan, dapat may deal tayo, Kuya.
Anong deal?
Libre yung ice cream pag di mo nasagot.
Okay.
Deal yan, Kuya.
Okay.
Alright, so your picture is...
Derek Payne.
Derek Peg is correct! Wala akong libreng ice cream, guys. So Derek Peg earned the Rookie of the Year award and he is also known as the King Tiger alongside Jeric Fortuna. Alright, so ngayon magpapakita kami ng picture sa inyo and you have to tell us the name of the said personality. Kaya ba?
Siyempre.
Alright,
Hindi,
so...
alam mo kaya.
Ito yung picture nyo.
Sir Christian. Umukha ni Sir Christian.
Sir Christian, guys, hindi ito prof nyo. So,
Basketball player pag
basketball player.
Tiger ba yan? Tiger ba yan?
Yeah, he is a former Tiger and hint, galing siya sa Ginebra team. So, former PBA player rin siya.
Layo. Kevin Ferrer.
Kevin Ferrer!
2014 yun. Late lang yun. Wait lang.
Kevin Ferrer, is
Di
that
ko
your
alam.
final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer?
Yun na ba? Mata mo si Kevin Ferrer. Manguhula na ka naman. Ano na yan eh, may mga nasa, nauna pa tayo nauna. Di ko alam.
So, Kevin Ferrer is your final answer?
Final answer.
Kevin Ferrer is incorrect. This player's name is Baldavid. Now, Baldavid is another iconic man in Tiger history when his field goal at the dying seconds of Game 2 allowed the Tigers to win against the DLSU Green Archers in the championship series. Yeah, so, your question is, sino ang nasa picture na to? Si Coach Pido. Your answer is correct. He is Coach Pido Harencio. Now, Coach Pido Harencio was the former coach of the USC Growling Tigers back in 2006 up until 2014. On his first year of being a head coach, he led the Growling Tigers into victory, which made him a very memorable persona. Alright, so the picture is...
Dylan Ababu.
Dylan Ababu is correct. Dylan Ababu was one of the iconic players of the USC Growling Tigers who won against the Ateneo Blue Eagles back in 2006. And on 2009, he won the Sixth-Man Award. And on his last year in UAAP, he also won the Most Valuable Player Award.
Anong year you up?
Wala talaga alam. Season 17. 17 ba tayo? Wala. Ay, nandito na ako nun. O, ba't di mo alam? Dito na si ate nun. Dito na ako, pero hindi ko po alam. I'm so sorry. O, kahit ano po name, guess lang. Wala akong kilala. Si Jeric lang yung kilala ko. Jeric Teng? Jeric Teng. No. Sabi ko kasi hindi siya nag-Ginebra, so I don't know. So, Jeric Fortuna? Yeah? Jeric Fortuna! No! Very wrong! Very wrong! Very wrong. Guwapo yan. Jeric Fortuna is incorrect. His name is Jervy Cruz. Oh my God! So, Mr. Cruz stood out among all the players back in season 70 when he won the Most Valuable Player Award, even if USC wasn't able to bag the championship title. So, your photo is...
Aljan Mariano. Former King Tiger.
Former King Tiger. And...
Yeah.
Ayun, so Aljan Mariano is correct. Aljan Mariano's achievements made him earn the title Espana Clutch Cat, or simply the Clutch Cat, because of his propelling scores that even coaches from other universities deemed him as a threat. Ang picture ninyo ay si...
Oy!
Uy, sino yan?
Sino yan?
Sirat na, guys?
Gina ako, men.
Sige, sirat na.
Sirat na. Alright, the correct answer is Cyrus Baguio. Familiar? Yeah. Cyrus Baguio is a former Growling Tiger and now a PBA player. He's one of the key players back in season 65, and he was also named as Kairos, which means that he reached the heights of James Yap, Rich Alvarez, Enrico Villanueva, Mike Cortez, who are dubbed as the deepest mythical five of their time. Alright, so the photo is...
Marvin Lee.
Marvin, sorry. Hindi na-mix ko kasi, sorry. Alright.
Hindi ko narinig.
Munti ko rin sabihin, Bonleo. Marvin Bonleo. Alright, so your final answer is?
Marvin Lee.
Marvin Lee is correct. So Marvin Lee is the King Tiger of the season and is off to leading the USC Growling Tigers into victory this UAAP Season 8. Ever since, the Filmation community never failed to support our USC Growling Tigers from their games from the past seasons and of course, this season 80. Kaya naman from this, we are sure that our athletes gain strength and motivation from the people who continuously support them. Kaya let's keep the fire burning and support them on their games this season by taking the hopeful side and supporting them in bagging the championship title. Once again, I'm Ashley Garcia, and this has been Tiger Growl, the Ambush Interview Edition.
Still done with their season.
That's true. Well, it also showed us the kind of impact that athletes have, because even until now, the Thumasians remember them quite well.
And speaking of these Tiger legacies, here are some of the previous season's players of Growling Tigers who are now a part of history. Let's watch this.
For several years, numerous athletes graced the hard court and faced against the Thumasians' toughest rivals. These people remain proud in representing the Thumasian Yellow Army from the highest moments to the deepest rock bottoms. From different seasons, from different generations, the Tiger pride inside these athletes never wavered. These athletes may have gone past their time in USC, but they are never forgotten. Number 18, Louis Vigil began his sports career when he played for the Jose Rizal University Light Bombers. Vigil entered UAAP when he got in De La Salle University, but eventually transferred to the lair of the USC Growling Tigers until the end of his UAAP career. Number 19. His game-winning free throws was one of the best moments that was fondly remembered from Kent Jefferson Lau. This former Tiger buried the free throw in the last 1.1 second that secured victory for the Tigers from the Falcons last season 77, and eventually graduated from UAAP and USC, leaving behind the momentous memory that everyone could fondly recall. Number 8, this Tiger brought the USC's name in the National League and brought pride to the entire Thumasian community, remembered greatly because of his dunks. This Growling Tiger continued playing basketball after his days in UST. And now, he returns alongside Lau and Vigil for the Frontrunners to give us stories during their last season, after their UAAP career, and to tell us about what they think about this season's roster of Tigers, including their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former Growling Tigers, Kent Lau and Louis Vigil. Hello po, welcome
Hello po.
Thank you.
Okay, so welcome to the Frontrunners. Why don't you please introduce yourselves along with your former jersey number?
Ken Lau, jersey number 19.
Louis Vigil, number 18.
Aside from that, unfortunately, Cyrus Baguio couldn't make it here today. But apparently, we have him on the phone.
Okay.
Hi, Cyrus.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi, hello.
Hi po.
Good afternoon,
Hello
everyone.
po.
Mr. Cyrus Baguio, kumusta
Hello.
po kayo?
Hi, good afternoon.
Okay. Okay naman. Ito, bakasyon. Resume namin practice next week para sa All Filipino.
So, Mr. Cyrus Baguio,
Okay.
meron po ba kayong message para sa mga Thumasians or sa UST Growling Tigers?
Ano ba message ko sa may rules lang ako na gustong sabihin kasi itong rules na to natutunan ko to kay Coach Yeng. So, number 1 is preparation is the key to success. So, ibig sabihin, kahit anong mangyari, kahit sang field tayo, halimbawa lang nasa gera ka, di ba? Hindi ka naman pwedeng lulusob. So, kailangan mo talaga mag-prepare. Just like basketball, di ba?
Yes.
Kailangan natin mag-prepare para pagdating sa laro, ready tayo. And number 2 is to develop physical and mental toughness. Hello?
Yes,
Sige
yes po.
Yes, physical and mental toughness. Hindi siya pwedeng physical, hindi ka pwedeng physical lang, hindi ka nag-iisip.
Yes.
Hindi rin pwedeng puro utak lang. So, kailangan dalawa yan. And number 3, submit your ego for the good of the team. So, importante yun dahil siyempre, basketball is a team sport itapon na natin yung mga personal goals, di ba? Siyempre, isa lang yung gusto natin mag-champion. Siyempre. And number 4 is you are the sum total of every decision that you make. Kahit anong gawin mo sa buhay mo, ikaw pa rin yung sum total ng lahat ng mga decision na yan. And then number 5, siyempre, prayers. Kasi walang mas powerful pa kay God not your father, not even the president. Siyempre, humingi tayo ng tulong kay God para sa blessings natin, para sa mga maiwas na sa injury and sa future natin.
Opo.
So, yan lang ang mabibigay ko na message sa USC basketball team.
Alright, thank you po. Thank you for
Thank
that
you, thank
wonderful
you.
message. Thank you po for spending time with us for a little while.
Yes, thank you po.
Alright, so that was Cyrus Baguio. So, ano po masasabi niyo sa message ni Sir Cyrus Baguio?
About his 5 rules.
Ayun, may natutunan kami. And sana ma-adapt din ng mga previous players ngayon.
Tama, kayo po, may masasabi.
For me, very inspiring siya. Sana yung 5 rules na yun, ma-apply ng yung mga athlete natin ngayon and sa mga estudyante rin din sa UST.
Alright, so meron din kaming question para sa inyo. Kamusta naman ang life after the hard court?
Ako, halos ganun pa rin. Basketball pa rin everyday and hindi pa rin ako tapos sa so I still finish my few subjects.
Kayo?
Ako naman, after UAP, parang nag-break ako. Ang ginawa ko na lang is nag-spend ako time more sa mga kaibigan ko. Kasi before, parang nung player, training, pasok, tapos wala na akong time sa mga ibang kaibigan ko, mga teammates ko ay kasama ko. Ayun. Tapos ngayon naman, kino-continue ko yung basketball. Gusto ko ulit i-try kung pwede ako tuloy yung career.
So, social life at school ang kanilang pinagkakaabalahan.
And since naman kakatapos nyo lang maglaro for the UST Growling Tigers, what do you miss? Kahit recent lang, what do you miss being after being a part of the UST Growling Tigers nga?
Syempre yung yung paano kay cheer ng mga fellow Tomasians and paano maglaro at paano ipaglaban sila sa loob ng court.
Ako din yun, yung cheer talaga, yung support. Kasi na-experience namin ni Louie yung talagang punong-puno yung buong venue na sobrang nakaka-excite maglaro and nakikita mo na talagang yung all out yung support ng mga estudyante. Kahit na may pasok, minsan nandun sila sa game, nandun sa
So, kung bibigyan kayo ng chance to play with a Growling Tiger from the past, who would it be and why?
Susayos Baguio.
Siyempre. Kayo po.
Ako kasi siguro si Coach Pido. Kasi hindi ba, so ma-experience kung paano siya as teammate hindi kaysa before na coach ko siya.
Alright. Okay, so now I guess we have to move on for Off Guard, a little segment. Those people that you mentioned were part of the Tiger legacy, that is, and will continue to be part of history books. So now let's move on to Off Guard.
Okay, so yes, partner, every moment nila on the court, it is recorded as history through photos and videos and even on print.
That's right, Saifu. And some of those were taken to social media for everyone to see. The Frontrunners apparently compiled some of them for you here on Off Guard. So, let's take a look at the first photo. Ayan, ito po ang photo. Ano pong masasabi niyo dyan sa moment na yan? Ano pong naaalala niyo? Intense. Intense ang moment na to.
I'm looking for an open teammate bago to drive. So, nakatingin ako dyan pero saray talaga ako nakatingin. Silip lang, silip.
So, next photo.
Ayan! Ilang taon po kayo dito?
Saan nakuha yan? Tagal na yan, mga 4 years ago.
Nag-5-4 years, so naglaro na kayo sa...
Rookie year ko na.
Rookie year.
Ito, interesting question. Ilan 5-4 years ago? Nung 5-4 years ago, nasa isip niyo na ba na mapupunta kayo kung nasaan kayo ngayon?
Hindi.
Hindi.
Hindi, syempre, pero through hard work and syempre, in practice every day, dapat fruit of labor yan eh. Kung ano yung, kung ano yung tinanim mo, yun yung harvest mo.
Nasa isip niyo na ba na, okay, itong gusto kong mangyari pag sumali ako? So, may aspiration na talaga.
Okay, so let's move on to the next photo.
Ayan! Si Kent naman. Ano namang mapasok
Okay,
sa
so
isip
Kent,
mo?
Anong masasabi mo sa photo na to? Ano iniisip mo dito?
Wala kasi, ang boring kasi ng IG story kasi yun eh. Parang after namin basketball nung Sunday morning. So parang ang boring lang, wala nangyayari sa IG ko.
So recently lang to?
Bumerang ata.
Kailan to?
Last Sunday lang.
Last Sunday lang? Diba? Updated kami dito.
Updated kami, syempre.
Ikaw ba talaga yan? Gayahin mo nga. Joke lang.
Abangan nyo
Okay.
naman next Sunday.
Okay, so yun nga,
shout out
narinig
sa
nyo,
Abia.
abangan nyo sa IG story ni Kent Lau ang kanyang next phase. Next Waki.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Ayan. Pwede niyo po ba sabihin kung sino po yung kasama niyo dun sa photo?
Si Jamil Sheriff. Actually, ito siya yun.
Who is actually
Tabi-tabi lang
in the
kami.
studio right now. Ayan. Ano po masasabi niyo sa chemistry niyo tatlo? Kasi lagi kayong magkasama eh.
Para, Siyempre, through the years. Since rookie year kasi namin, kami na yung magkasama eh. Tapos hanggang ngayon, nandito pa rin.
Best friends na in real life.
Parang gano'n na rin, parang gano'n na rin.
Oh, ang saya naman. So, for 5 years? 5 years kayo na talagang magkakasama.
So yun nga po, thank you, that's the end of our Off Guard. And
Before we
Okay.
actually end, para makapag-hi naman po, pasok po ang ating third guest. Ayan. Sige po.
special guest
po, na sabi nga po ni Kent at saka ni Louie na matagal na lang nakasama.
Please
Sige po,
introduce yourself
introduce
and
yourself for us.
your jersey number.
I am Jamil Sheriff, number 6.
Okay.
May
And
nasasabi po ba kayo sa photo na ito, which actually proves your chemistry over the years?
Oh yeah, this was I think our last game of the season last year, and it just really was a long road, and I was happy to spend it with these two guys.
So, what can you say about your friendship with the two of them? Are they fun to be with? Even during the game and after the game?
Yeah, I would say we have a pretty good relationship. Usually, like after the games, we'll go out to eat, stuff like that. So yeah, we're pretty close.
That sounds really fun.
so have you guys been hanging out? Like, you hang out today? Is that why you guys are together?
Yeah, yeah.
Even after the games, they still hang out. Isn't that
Okay,
so cool?
so thank you for being here on.
Pwede pong isend sa amin.
Okay.
Surely the
Okay,
Frontrunner
yes,
team
the
will.
Frontrunners team will surely send you that photo. So, thank you so much, Ken, Gerald, and Louis for being here on the show. And in addition to that, our team also got several messages from other former Tigers who are sending their support to the team. Let's watch this.
Hi Tigers, good luck with all your remaining games. Always remember to play with heart, play with pride, and always be proud in representing and playing for the UST.
So ayan, right now, we are with the one and only Coach Boy Sablan. So Coach Boy, may message po ba kayo for the Tomasian community para pagpatuloy na supportahan ang ating UST Growling Tigers this season?
First of all, support ng UST. Although, sabi nga ni my President Sir Henry, it's really easy. And yet, kahit ito na nangyari, yung teammates ng mga players nandun, confidence nila, nakuha nila this year. And hopefully by next year, iba na rin ipapakita ng mga players natin. And one thing pa na message ni Sir Henry, we are just one family. If your son, your children nagkakaroon ng problema, huwag natin tapakan, iangat natin yung pamilya. Yun ang message niya. So, very inspiring para sa amin na yung President ng alumni, Sir Henry, binibisita dito sa practice namin twice, with this message and with this support.
Okay, to all Tomasian athletes, good luck, play hard, pray hard, stay focused, and play with pride. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Growling Tigers, for coming here today. And thank you for the, pinayagan mo kami ambushin ka. Well, I guess the entire Tomasian community is thankful for the dedication that you offered in the past. And we are sure that your names will be remembered in history.
And in the meantime, go grab your tickets to Mashins. We still have a lot of games to watch this season. 80. So start preparing your yellow shirts for the game days as we all cheer Go Ste! This UAAP season. We'll definitely be waiting for your loudest cheer on the Phil Oil Flying V Center for the upcoming games.
That's right. And this season, we will join our athletes as they defend our rightful throne in the overall championship.
Once again, I am Rafael Saifu, bringing you the best and most exciting updates for the UAAP Season 80.
And bringing you the athletes here in our studio, I am Christian Das, and you are watching
The Frontrunners, first in line, legacy through time.